Hello, hello. This is Creating Cards with Sherry. I'm Sherry, and I'm so glad that you've joined me today for my Tickled Tuesday video. Um, I missed Sunday, this last Sunday, and I apologize for that, but I have been under the weather, like I've stated in the past, and it's nothing to be concerned with. I mean, I'm not, really sick or anything. But I have plantar fasciitis. If you know what that is, you know how painful it can be. And I could not stand up to do any videos on Sunday. So I am trying to be really careful with how much I get involved in. And so today we're going to do a video, and then there's a good chance I'll be done for the week. I won't have a Sunday video this week either because I'm going to be out of town. So I just wanted to let you know that ahead of time, and we will get going on our video today. Today, the technique that I'm going to show you is called color blocking. Now, there are different ways that you can color block. When I first learned about it, I learned how you can put shapes together and then print or stamp over both of them to make to give your message and that sort of thing. Another way that it can be done is to separate the blocks. So like this. Isn't that pretty how that turns out? Or like this. And you just start by putting your blocks together. I actually taped them, just used a little bit of Scotch tape. In the back, you could probably use washi tape. That might be a little better than the Scotch tape. And I stamped on my image, and then I separated it and spread it out on the card. So that's one way of doing blocking. Today, we're going to show you something different. All right, I have masking tape. You're going to need masking tape. There's 12, Stampin' Up! Sells them. There's 12 sheets in a pack, and you can get a lot of stuff off your sheets depending upon what all you want to do with it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, and I'm going to put this about right here. Just like that. Now that's a 1/4 inch. I have a piece here that is 1 inch, and there's a line right there. Oh, other side. That separates the paper. And I'm going to stick this right in the middle here. All right. And then, oops. Then what I'm going to do is, using my blending pens, I am going to color these pieces. Okay, let's see. What do I want to start with? I can start with my blues. I have Balmy Blue, and I have Azure Afternoon. All right. And I'm going to start with the Azure. And you just want to put those colors together and blend them together. Put on my Balmy Blue. And you just blend them together. All right. I'm going to put these blues aside. Okay, and then I'm going to do some greens. This is Lost Lagoon. And I was just looking for something, can't find what I was looking for, which is fine. And we're just gonna start to color this. And we're gonna blend it with soft sea foam. Isn't that pretty how they blend together? I just love them. Okay. And then our last one, we're going to use Peach Pie and Daffodil Delight. Now, I learned this form of color blocking by watching Lynn Dunn, who has the Stamptastic Design business. She's also a demonstrator, and she has a lot of fun videos that I watch quite often. And that's where I got this idea from. Okay, then using early espresso, we're going to put on some images. And I'm going to start with this. And just so you know, I'm going to reach across here so I can show you. There's two stamp sets that I'm using, the Painted Lavender and Unbounded Love. All right, most of it is from the Painted Lavender. I just used some words from the Unbounded Love. Okay, then I'm going to take this. And I'm going to make another one right next to it. There we go. And then the bottom portion, I'm going to put these. Okay. All right, and then when you get that far, you'll want to remove the masking tape, and you want to move it slowly so as not to tear anything. So just be careful as you take it off, because it can tear easily if you go too fast. But see how it makes that difference, or that division? It's so cool. All right. Then what you can do with this one by making that big gap there is you can put your sentiment right there. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to stamp this up, or ink this up, I should say, and stamp it right there. There you go. And then from there, you can put your paper. I would prefer to put it on black paper because it pops out. And you can put twine or ribbon or any embellishment that you want on it, and it should look pretty nice. Okay, so that's the way that one works. Then I'm going to show you another one where we will be putting the masking tape on a little differently. I have 3/4-inch ones now, and we're going to be putting the card vertically instead of horizontally. All right, so I'm going to start. Get this tape off. There we go. And I'm going to start, and I'm going to section that off right there. And I'm going to put that right and just butt it right up against this. And I'm going to try to get as close to the center as I possibly can. Excuse me. There we go. I think we got it better that way. It's not quite center, but it'll work. And then I'm going to take this one, and I'm actually, oh, excuse me. All of a sudden I got a tickle on my throat. I'm actually going to, oh, divide this in half. Oh my. I told myself I don't need to take water with me. I'm just going to go ahead and get going. Now I wish I would have had water with me. Okay. And then I'm going to put one. Go on. Right there. I can see this one. I can see what my problem is. This one is not completely straight. There we go. That's better. And then I'm just going to butt this up along the side. And lay it across there. All right. I hope you could see all of that. Oh, excuse me. All right. Now we're going to do some more here. I'm going to take my peach pie again. Only this time we're going to do it a little differently. We're going to take the ink and we're going to ink everything first. And then we'll put the colors on. All right. So you can do it either way. And I'm going to do it this way to show you what it looks like. All right. So there's that one. Oh, I forgot one thing that I needed. Oh. This is still crooked. There you go. Not seem to get this straight enough to do what it needs to do. And I'm going to cover this part up so that the ink doesn't get over it. Okay. Now I think I got it. All right. Then I'm going to put, not that one. I chose a different one. Here, this one. This is some flowers and butterflies. And I'm just going to put those down here. And let's see, did I leave enough room for this one? I might put this over just, well, no. I'm going to put this message right here. Hello, friend. And then we're going to leave the top, and I'll show you why in a little bit. Okay. So now we've got all our places inked, and now we're going to apply our blending brushes. Take some more of this and just make this all peach pie here. Okay. Close those up. Then I'm going to take my greens soft seafoam. You can see it. It's kind of hard to see it, isn't it? This is the Lost Lagoon. So I'm going to put that on there. And then I'm going to take the soft seafoam and put that on top. There we go. That looks a little more like what I wanted. And then we're going to use our blues. And then I'm going to take my Azure Afternoon. And I'm going to color this lightly. And trying to decide. Now I'll take my balmy blue and I'm going to blend that over on the top of this. And then I'm going to take the balmy blue and I'm just going to make this square balmy blue. It's not really square, but this part. Okay. And that's how that one looks. So we're going to carefully tear the paper away, or the masking tape is what it's called. And it gives it a little, whoopsie. That's why you have to do it slowly and carefully. Let's see if I can get this done here. It's still got a little rough there. So what I might do then is cover that up with something like an embellishment or a ribbon or something like that to make that look better. Let's see. Here's the one I did earlier. Same format, just a little bit different in color. And but there I added embellishments and no ribbon or anything like that. So that is called color blocking. And it can be a lot of fun. I'm going to get my other card here. So this is what you can do. I hope you enjoyed that. It's a unique technique and easy to do once you get the hang of it. Now the difference, the image was printed on top of the ink, and this was printed before the ink was applied. And I don't know if you can see it on camera, but this is just slightly lighter than if I were to ink it on top. It's a little bolder with it on top. So just so you know that happens when you do those that way. Okay, now I have a tip for you today. So let me move my things around here so that I can get it ready to show you. Let's see, what did I do with my, oh, there it is. All right, today we're going to talk about cleaning things. And I'm going to use this glass mat as an example and this block. Let's move out of the way. All right. All of Stampin' Up! Products are either water soluble or alcohol based. Okay, water based or alcohol based. And so when you clean things up, you want to make sure that you use the correct cleaning method. So our blends are alcohol based ink. So any of the blends that are alcohol based, can you guess what you'll clean it with? It'll be with alcohol. Okay. All right. So what I did is I went to the dollar store and I got a couple of these little, I want to call them spritzers. But I got a purple one that I use for my alcohol and a blue one for the water. And that way I don't, but if it works better for you to label them, go ahead and label them. I just chose to do it that way. All right, this is alcohol based. I'm going to spray this with my alcohol. And it wipes right up. So easy to clean. That's one thing I like about this mat. And if you haven't gotten the glass mat yet, boy, you want to consider it because it is pretty cool. All right, our markers are water-based. Now, if I can get this open, I can show you some of that. But these are water-based, so you don't want to spray them with alcohol. You want to spray them with water. So here's my water. And all you need is a paper towel and it'll wipe right up and clean everything off really well. So you want to remember that when you purchase this glass mat or you're cleaning up even your stamp blocks. Now I'm going to show you here what happens. I clean my stamp blocks basically with soap and water. Oh, sorry for the noise. I'm just moving this over. But if you can see, there's some white specks in there. That's some adhesive that stayed on the block and did not get off. All right, so I found that the easiest way to get rid of it, since the water and soap didn't entirely, is I'm using my alcohol. So I'm spraying my glass with my alcohol, and I'm going to wipe it up on both sides. Now, I've been told that there is an adhesive block that you can get at the dollar store. I have not tried that yet. It's supposed to pick up some adhesive. I do have an adhesive remover block, but mine has been used so much that it doesn't work as well. And so right now I'm choosing to use my alcohol. I've been told you can also use Glue Gun. So that would be another option. So Glue Gun, alcohol, or if you can get the adhesive remover block, you can use that as well. It's been a long time since I've cleaned these adhesives off. But you can see even by what I have done thus far that it comes off pretty nice. and my black got a lot cleaner. All right. So that's the way that you can clean off your blocks and use the alcohol-based and the water-based markers. All right. Thank you so much. That's my tip for today. I hope that was helpful. You have a fantastic week, and I will see you next week, Tuesday, because Sunday I'm going to be out of town and I won't be able to have a video ready for you. But I will see you a week from today. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. You have a fantastic week, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.